This is TWiT.
Special link today on his lower third is his COVID Twitter list. And it's something we've talked about on the show before, but might as well make it easy for everybody to go to bit.ly, bit.ly/COVID Twitter list. And the reason you want that, of course, you have to have a Twitter account, is you want to subscribe to it because he's put together a list of all the most reliable, best sources for COVID information.
563 epidemiologists, virologists, infectious disease doctors, researchers, NGOs.
And pandas.
No.
I was about to do another musical. I was going to be 575.
No, how did that get there? Oh, it's the you know what they're doing. No,
yes.
That's the pandas making sweet, sweet love.
Sweet love, because they were too shy to do it when people were at the zoo. This is in Hong Kong. And now that the people are gone,
South China Morning Post
mating. Yeah, yes. Isn't that great? So that, yeah, somebody obviously retweeted that. I wish there were a way you could do it in TweetDeck. I wish there were a way you could turn off retweets in just Twitter in general, because a lot of times the retweeting is just, repetitious.
Not among the scientists, because it is interesting to see what they choose to retweet.
Good point.
I like that.
All right, good point. And Lori,
so the scientists are there. So I've interviewed 3 of the scientists on my list.
Oh, nice.
An epidemiologist. I've got the link also in the rundown under the coronavirus. Epidemiologist Greg Gonsalves from Yale, an infectious diseases expert and Ebola veteran, Kritika Kupali from California, and Angela Rasmussen from the School of Public Health at Columbia. And I'm asking them on behalf of journalists how we should be covering this story, what we're doing wrong.
What do they say? What do they say?
Well, one thing is that we're doing a very bad job of sourcing the experts. For example, on NBC, they have a good guy who's, I'm pointing at the TV. They have a good guy who's on constantly, but he's a spinal surgeon. Why are they putting a spinal surgeon on about a viral pandemic?
Yeah.
The New York Times had an influential op-ed that was written by a diet Dr. Sugar Shill and advisor to the California Walnut Board. Not that there's anything wrong with California walnuts, but it has nothing to do with the pandemic and is amateurish. We see armchair epidemiology from columnists all over. And so they say we're not going to the experts, which is what I wanted to see.
This comes from...
That's because the experts are busy. I mean, as any working journalist will tell you, you go for who reaches out.
They are incredibly generous. They've spent, they answer my questions. They've spent time with me, and I have no audience.
Look how much Anthony Fauci's on TV. I think they understand that their expertise is needed in a sea of misinformation. I think, though, it looks to me like the media's, especially television's, consistent choice of style over substance. They always want somebody who is good for a soundbite, looks good, speaks quickly. And a lot of times you get the experts, especially the first time they're on TV, they're hesitant, maybe they're scared.
Well, the other thing is they ask the wrong questions.
Well, also, the other problem with experts, and I'll say this also, is they equivocate because they know it's not a black and white thing. And on TV, you want somebody to say strong, positive statements, not, well, sort of, it's kind of, but maybe, and that's not good TV. Unfortunately, it's more accurate. What are you going to do? TV's TV. Yeah, well, that's why you should probably not get your news from TV.
As I'm fond of saying about journalists, in science, we always think the latest word is the last word.
Right.
Right. Wine will kill you. Wine will save you. One day after the next. And we don't understand the process of science very well. And we've got to understand things are uncertain. But I'm finding these experts. I mean, you're right, Stacey. They're very busy, and I feel reluctant to take a minute away from their time. But to a person, they are eager to have the public get the right story. They're eager to help. They're eager to answer questions, the right questions. They're not so eager to answer dumb questions. I've also had them come to me asking for help. I had one company for one publication. The publication screwed them up. I happen to know somebody high up there. I emailed that person. That got fixed because they couldn't get it done. We can be very frustrating, us in media.
Mm-hmm. My husband says that to me all the time.